Good morning, students and viewers. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Diligent Study. And this is an academic YouTube channel in which I upload several tutorial videos based on the courses of the schools and college levels. And today, once again, I have come here with a new video. And today, I am going to give the lecture for class 8 students in the subject of science. And today, I will teach you one chapter of the chemistry, and in chemistry we study the first chapter of chemistry in class 8 science book, that is the chapter matter. So we'll study matter chapter detailedly today. But before to start my today's lecture, I want to request all the viewers and students, please kindly subscribe my channels and press the bell icon such that whenever I upload any new videos, then you will get the notification for the upcoming videos. So class 8 students, be ready to study the matter chapter of your science book. Now I am starting to give you the lecture of the chapter. First of all, I want to define matter. Matter is defined as anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. Anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. It means matter occupies some space and it has certain mass. It may have more mass, it may have less mass, but it should have certain mass. Then only we can say that is the matter. So anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. For example, any objects which are found in our surroundings are matter, like your book, your copy, your bag, your slippers, your clothes, simply your body, desk, bench, water, air, everything. All these objects which are found in our surroundings are matter, because the objects which are found in our surrounding, they occupy some space and they have certain amount of mass. That is the reason all these substances are matter. So anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. Now there are two types of matter, and now we are going to study about those two types of matter, and they are pure substance and impure substance. Now let's study pure substance and impure substance together. Pure substance are those substances which are made up of same kind of particles, and impure substance are those substances which are made up of two or more than two types of particles. That means the pure substance has similar kind of particles which are composed together to form that substance, and in the impure substance we can see either two or more than two types of particles, then that is called impure substance. And in the pure substance we can keep just elements and compounds. That means only elements and compounds are the pure substance, and except elements and compounds, all others mixtures are impure substance. So impure substance means any mixture of two or more than two substance. For example, the hydrogen element, it is the pure substance. Helium element, it is also a pure substance, because all these elements are made up of same kind of particles, that is atoms, and we are going to study about the atoms in class 8 as well. And iron element, that is also pure substance. Sodium element, potassium element, all the elements are pure substance, because all the pure substance are made up of same kind of particles, and that same kind of particles is atoms. And all the compounds as well. For example, water is a pure substance, because water is made up of same kind of particle. Similarly, we can take common salt is also a pure substance, because that is also made up of same kind of particle. Or copper sulfate compound, or any compound which are made up of same kind of particles. That's why all the compounds are pure substance. and compounds are made up of same kind of particles, that is molecules. So I mean to say all the elements are pure substance because all the elements are made up of same kind of particles, that is atoms, and all the compounds are also pure substance because all the compounds are made up of same kind of particles, that is molecules. And now impure substance are mixture. For example, salt solution is one example of impure substance because in salt solution you can find there two types of particle. One particle is the molecule of water and another type of particle is molecule of sodium chloride. So two types of particles can be found in the salt solution. One particle is water molecule and another particle is sodium chloride molecule. So when we find two or more than two types of particles, then that is called impure substance. So from here I think you have understood the substance which is made up of only one kind of particle is called pure substance, and the substance which is made up of two or more than two kind of particles is called impure substance. And pure substance are elements and compounds, and impure substance are mixture. In this chapter, now we have to study about the element, compound, atoms, molecules, subatomic particles in detail. So let's study all those terms turn by turn. First of all, let's study element. Element is the pure substance which cannot be broken down into simpler substance by any physical or chemical process. The pure substance which cannot be broken down into simpler substance by any physical or chemical process is called element. The pure substance which cannot be broken down into any simpler substance by any physical or chemical process is called element. It means elements are the pure substance. I have already said you, an element is such kind of pure substance which cannot be broken down into any simpler substance. That means it cannot be converted into any new kind of substance by any physical or chemical process. Then that is called element. Here in the screen you can see the name of some elements like hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. And there are altogether 118 elements which are found in the earth, and out of those 118 elements, exactly 92 elements are discovered in the nature. That means 92 elements are natural, they are obtained in the nature, and remaining elements are prepared by the scientists in the lab. So there are altogether 118 elements, and those elements cannot be converted into more simpler substance by any physical or chemical process. For example, hydrogen element cannot be converted into any simpler form than hydrogen. That means hydrogen element is always hydrogen. Helium element cannot be converted into any other kind of substance. Helium element is always helium element. That is the meaning. For example, iron element, which you can see here in the 26 number, and iron cannot be converted into gold. Iron cannot be converted into zinc. Zinc cannot be converted into iron. Is it or not? That means the zinc element is permanently zinc and it cannot be converted into any other kind of substance, any other kind of element. That is the reason these are the elements. Like sodium is one example of the element, and sodium cannot be converted into potassium. Sodium is always sodium, like this. So from here I think you have understood the element are the pure substance which cannot be broken down into simpler substance by any physical or chemical process. and there are altogether 118 elements that you have to study, and out of those 118 elements, 92 elements are natural, 92 elements are discovered in the nature, and remaining elements were prepared in the lab by the scientist. And you can see the serial number also with the elements, this 1 2 3 4 5 6, like this. These serial numbers are the atomic numbers of all these elements. So you have to study these elements with their serial number, that is their atomic number. Like atomic number of hydrogen is 1, and the symbol is also given here, and you have to study symbol of all the necessary elements as well, and at least you have to study the name and their atomic number and the symbol of the elements up to 20 at least. And after 20 also there are some elements which you have to remember, those are also important for you. So let's see all these name of elements serially. Like number 1, hydrogen, and its symbol is capital H. And number 2 element is helium, and its symbol is He. And the symbol of elements should be like this. Generally symbols are obtained from the first letter of their name, like hydrogen from H, and in case of some elements in the symbol you can see 2 letters as well. And if there are 2 letters in the symbol, then first letter must be capital and second letter must be small. But if there is only 1 letter in the symbol, then that letter must be capital. Like symbol of hydrogen is capital H, symbol of helium is capital H and small e. So this is the rule of writing the symbol of element, and you have to study with the number. So number 3, lithium, and its symbol is Li. Number 4 is beryllium, and its symbol is Be. Number 5 is boron, and its symbol is capital B. Number 6 element is carbon, and its symbol is C. Number 7 element is nitrogen, and its symbol is N. Number 8 element is oxygen, and its symbol is O. And number 9 element is fluorine, and its symbol is F. And number 10 element is neon, and its symbol is Ne. The number 11 element is sodium, and in the bracket you can see natrium. That is the Latin name of the sodium. The common name of the element is sodium, and some of the element has Latin name as well, and Latin name of sodium is natrium, and its symbol is Na. And 12 number element is magnesium, and its symbol is Mg. And 13 number element is aluminium, and its symbol is Al. And 14 number element is silicon, and its symbol is Si. 15 number element is phosphorus, and its symbol is P. And 16 number element is sulfur, and its symbol is S. And 17 number element is chlorine, and its symbol is Cl. 18 number element is argon, and its symbol is Ar. 19 number element is potassium, and in the bracket you can see kalium. Kalium is the Latin name of the potassium. So potassium also has Latin name, that is kalium, and symbol of potassium is K. And number 20, the element is calcium, and its symbol is Ca. So here in 2 elements, in sodium and potassium, you can see some difference in the symbol there. That is, the symbol of sodium is Na. It is not from the first letter of its common name, it is from the first letter of its Latin name. So mostly the symbol of element is derived from their common name, but in the case of some element, their symbol is derived from their Latin name as well. So I will be explaining you later in this chapter. And similarly, the symbol of potassium is also K, and it is derived from its Latin name kalium. So these are the elements up to 20 that you must remember. And after these 20 elements, Some other elements are also important to you, like 26 number element is iron. Its Latin name is ferrum and its symbol is Fe. It is also necessary for you. 25 number element is also necessary. 25 number element is manganese and its symbol is Mn. And similarly 29 number element, it is very important for you. It is copper and its Latin name is cuprum and its symbol is Cu. And 30 number element is also important to you. 30 number element is zinc and its symbol is Zn. Then you can see 35 number element. 35 number element is also important for you. 35 number element is bromine and its symbol is Br. And in fact 36 number element is also important for you. 36 number element is krypton and its symbol is Kr. Some other elements are also important to you, like 47 number elements is silver. That is important to you. 47 number silver and its Latin name is argentum and symbol of silver is Ag. And similarly another element, number 53 number element, that is iodine and its symbol is I. It is also important to you. So I have shown you examples of several elements, and in fact there are 118 elements altogether, and you should not remember name of all those 118 elements, but at least you have to remember the name of the elements from atomic number 1 to 20. That you must remember, from hydrogen to calcium you must remember, and after atomic number 20 also you have to remember the name of some other elements, like you have to remember 26 number iron, F and symbol is Fe. 25 number is manganese and its symbol is Mn, and 29 number element is copper and its symbol is Cu. 30 number element is zinc and its symbol is Zn, like this. And similarly you have to remember 35 number element is bromine and its symbol is Br, and you have to remember 47 number element is silver, its symbol is Ag. That is very important. And 53 number element is also important for you. Its symbol is I, that is the element is iodine. So all these elements are the pure substance and they cannot be broken down into more simpler substance by any physical or chemical process. They are permanently that particular element. Hydrogen cannot be converted into oxygen, oxygen cannot be converted into hydrogen, iron cannot be converted into silver, silver cannot be converted into iron, like that. So from here I think you have understood what is the meaning of they cannot be broken down into more simpler substance by any physical or chemical process. Now let's study compound. Compound is defined as the pure substance which is formed by chemical combination of two or more elements in fixed proportion by their weight is called compound. The pure substance which is formed by chemical combination of two or more elements in fixed proportion by their weight is called compound. It means compound is formed by combination of two or more elements. Two or more elements should be combined. You have studied the examples of elements, is it or not? I have already said you there are 118 elements. From those 118 elements, two or more than two elements should be combined together. They should be mixed, and just mixing is not enough. Two or more elements should be combined, and they should be combined in the fixed proportion by their weight. Then only that is called compound. From here you have to understand compound has two or more than two types of element. Let's see some example, then you can be more clear. For example, water is a compound because the formula of water is S2O. It means in water hydrogen atom and oxygen atoms are combined. You can see in the molecular formula S2O. It means two atoms of hydrogen element and one atom of oxygen element are combined here. I want to repeat again. Water is formed by combination of two atoms of hydrogen element and one atom of oxygen element. So since here elements are combined, hydrogen and oxygen element are combined, and they are also combined in the fixed proportion by their weight. That is the reason water is a compound. So water is the compound which is formed by chemical combination of two elements, hydrogen and oxygen, in fixed proportion by their weight. And similarly, let's take another example of compound, that is common salt. Common salt is the vegetable salt which we are using, and you know molecular formula of common salt is NaCl, that is sodium chloride. Sodium chloride and common salt are same. Common name is common salt and its chemical name is sodium chloride. And common salt is also formed by chemical combination of two elements. You can see in the molecular formula, it is formed by chemical combination of sodium element and chlorine element. So sodium element and chlorine element are combined here to form the common salt. That is the reason common salt is also one example of the compound, because according to the definition here, two elements are combined chemically. Common salt is formed by chemical combination of two elements, that is sodium and chlorine. And let's take another example of compound like carbon dioxide is also one example of compound, because the molecular formula of carbon dioxide is CO2. It means carbon dioxide is formed by chemical combination of carbon element and oxygen element. You can see here one carbon and two oxygen are here. That is the reason carbon dioxide is also a compound. So in this all three examples, you can see here these are formed by combination of two or more elements, and they are formed by chemical combination of those elements. That is the reason all these are compounds. Water is formed by chemical combination of hydrogen and oxygen element. Common salt is formed by chemical combination of sodium and chlorine element. Carbon dioxide is formed by chemical combination of carbon element and oxygen element. So all these three, water, common salt and carbon dioxide, are formed by chemical combination of two or more elements in the fixed proportion by their weight. That is the reason all these are the compounds. So from this you have to understand compound is the pure substance which is formed by chemical combination of two or more elements in fixed proportion by their weight. So in my today's video, I have explained you about what is matter, what is pure and impure substance, and what is element and what is compound. I hope you watched this video completely and get the knowledge about these terms. And now I want to end my today's video, and I will come with more tutorial of this chapter matter in my upcoming videos. So for that I want to again request all the students and viewers, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon such that you will get the notification whenever I upload the video. And also I want to request you to share the video through the social media. So I want to end my today's lecture, and we'll meet again soon. So stay blessed. Goodbye.